Okay, hello my friends around the world. I'm just going to make a real short video because I'm going to start my healing call in about 15 minutes. But I just wanted to say that I will not vote for Hillary Clinton. If the super delegates give it away to her like they gave it away to her since the beginning of the race, even before anyone knew who Bernie Sanders was. I knew who Bernie Sanders was from the beginning because I've been following Bernie Sanders and I've always supported Bernie Sanders for all the years he's been in Congress. He was an incredible senator. He's an incredible senator. Um, all the things he's done throughout his career I followed. I voted for Ralph Nader in the 2000 election. I'm very proud of that. I don't think that caused George Bush to be elected because George Bush stole the election and because the Democratic Party has no backbone and the the person who was running against him in the Democratic Party has no backbone. He stepped down without even a fight. So that's not at all Ralph Nader's fault. I am very proud of voting for Ralph Nader. I don't think if George Bush didn't get elected, I don't think we would have had a black president. It's because people were so pissed off at the 8 years of stolen elections, the two different elections he stole, and the just terrible things that the Republican Party, I call them Republicrat because they're almost the same as the Democrats. The Democrats and the Republicrat, they're just two sides of the same duopoly oligarchy system. So I will not vote for Hillary Clinton. I'm finally voting for Democrat again because I did vote for Barack Obama, but I wasn't really believing he was going to be much of a change, and he's done a little bit better than maybe Bill Clinton did because Bill Clinton, I protested everything he did. I protested his war in Yugoslavia. I protested all the free trade deals that he did. I was very much involved in organizing and getting people out to the Seattle protests in 1999. So I think Hillary is actually worse than her husband. I thought his presidency was terrible for the Democratic Party. It pretty much moved it so far to the right that it's no longer even a difference. It's Democrat and Republican Party. That's why I voted for Ralph Nader. Um, so what I recommend if the corrupt democratic structure, which is completely undemocratic, gives the Hillary Clinton all the super delegates, which they shouldn't. They should vote based on their belief in their state, who is leading in their states, and that should be the democratic way it's done. There shouldn't be any super delegates. We need to get rid of that system. If that system is, if there is, if it is to be called a Democratic Party, and it's not a Democratic Party, it's a fucking duopoly corporatocracy party. And she's the biggest corporatocracy hero. She's a puppet of Wall Street. She's a puppet of the Pentagon. She supported all the insane NAFTA, GATS, the free trade agreements now going on that are going to destroy Japan, which I live in Japan now. I'm already feeling it in Japan. I'm already feeling all the things. We have to show our my number now everywhere we go. I had to buy a check to send to the U.S. for a condo at the post office because they don't make checks in Japan. They don't have checking accounts. You have to go to the post office and get one from. And they said, "Do you have your my number?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have it somewhere," but so I couldn't actually buy the check unless I show them my number card, which is like a social security card now in Japan, which is part of the whole new trade, so-called free trade agreement. It's not free at all. What is it called? I can't even remember the name. Plan Pacific Partnership or whatever, the TPP, Trans-Pacific Partnership. Anyway, it's bad news if it's anything like NAFTA or GATT or any of the other WTO bullshit, which is just corporate trade. It only benefits the huge corporations and it screws everyone else. So that's exactly what Hillary's going to be all into. She's all into that, making a puppetocracy of our country, the U.S. I'm talking about, even though I live in Japan. So I'm not going to vote for her no matter what. I recommend that a new party be started if Bernie Sanders doesn't win. I still have faith that he's going to win, because there's just too much corruption going on with Hillary Clinton that she can't win it. And if these stupid super delegates are stupid enough to vote for her, then the party's just a dinosaur ready to go down the drain, because I'm not going to support that party. I'm going to let it go down the drain. Whether it means another crazy fucking fanatical freak president like Donald Trump gets elected. I call him, what is his name? Elmer J. Fudd, that's what I call him. Anyway, Elmer J. Fudd gets elected. I got a mansion and a yacht. I'm Elmer J. Fudd. I got a mansion and a yacht. Anyway, I'm not going to vote for him. I'm not going to vote for her either. I'm going to vote for a third party like I've done many elections. And I'm hoping that Bernie Sanders starts a real, legitimate third party alternative, which I think it's time to get rid of this two-party system. We're the only country in the world calls itself a democracy that has a two-party system. Two parties is not democracy. There should be a multi-party system. There should be equal representative, what's it called? No matter how many seats you get in the parliamentary, it should be based on how much percentage of the vote you get. It shouldn't be just a winner-take-all system. That's not democracy at all. That's a complete laughing jokes, laughing. We're the laughing stock of the whole so-called democracy world, the U.S. corporatocracy. Anyway, so I recommend Bernie Sanders starts the party called the, let's call it Social Democracy Party. Forget Democratic, because Democratic, the words become a bad word, because it's not democracy at all with super delegates and super PACs and all the other bullshit that it stands for. So let's call it the Social Democracy Party. And the social values that all the other good, real democracies in Europe and other places have, where they do free healthcare and they free education and stuff that should be paid for. It's part of the creating a country that works, and not a country that's beholden to these fat cat corporate cats. Okay, so that's all I got to say. I'm not going to vote for Hillary if she takes the party nomination, whether she takes it or not. I think Hillary shouldn't win it, and I think the superdelegates should switch just like they switched with Obama. Okay, see you guys later.